Welcome on this glorious and amazing day. This is just not another topic. This is something that's so painful, that so many tears are shed and so many hearts are broken. This is something I've been hearing from individuals in the last 4 or even 5 decades. Why is it so hard to find true love? And furthermore, why is it hard to retain, even though when we think we found true love? Now, if you go to other YouTubes or to other videos, you will have lots of suggestions of how to have a good relationship, how to have a romantic relationship, how to have a deep relationship. But it's all very, very external. This whole concept of love is something that's very, very deep. And just by getting some methods, if you're planning to be romantic or you're planning to have a love life for an hour or two, I promise you there's a very good chance that you can fake it. You will make it through those 2 hours and the other individual will think what they think, but deep down it's baloney. And that's why if you think you're lacking love, if you think you are lacking that true connection to your lover or to your spouse, if you think you're lacking that deep yearning that you're waiting almost your whole life, you are not alone. Of course I am. Look, I see what's going on social media. Well, you know better than me or the same like me. There's a lot of shows out there and a lot of individuals, if not most, if they can't have that deep relationship and love life, at least let them pretend. And like children want to go places, but they have no cars and they have no planes and they have no credit cards. At the age of 3, 4, it's very simple. They just play with their toys and they go places. Imagination is very, very good. And sometimes I'm not sure how people kid themselves, and I didn't study it that well. I'm not sure if they're doing it for other people or it actually helps them. Before I start with the series, I want to mention a fascinating story and how it affects all of us in the world of love, in our love life. A very fascinating story with the Maimonides and other scientists. The Maimonides lived over 800 years, and I cannot remember exactly, but I do know it was over 800. Is it close to 900? I do not know. And the debate was as following. If someone trains themselves in a certain way, which is not normal, which is not natural, is that their first nature or is that their second nature? So this other philosopher and scientist said, if you really, really train someone or something and it really knows its work, it's like first nature. The Rambam, the Maimonides, says, oh, no, 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 no. It is second nature. So instead of having this debate, this scientist asked the Maimonides if he agrees to meet up in a few months. And they're going to have a dinner together, a meal together, whatever feast it's going to be. And by that occasion, this philosopher told the Maimonides, you know what? I will show you that a cat can be a waiter. That a cat can be a waiter. I have a cat that's training, and I'll train him even greater. And basically this cat, with the proper utensils, with the proper, what is it called? Trays that waiters train, give them smaller ones. This cat will serve us a full dinner, and that's why I feel very comfortable to call this cat a waiter. The Maimonides agreed, and they made up in a few months they're going to meet, and this fellow will prove to the Maimonides that this cat did nothing less than any human individual that brought food to the table and took care of stuff. And the Maimonides says, let's look forward to it. Join me next week, and we will continue on to find out what happened by that dinner between the Maimonides and this other professor, which I do not know his name. But till then, remember that you are way greater than you think you are.